this video, we're going to have a look at an easy way to add some sliders to your website based on a whole lot of parameters. So from showing the top rated products to products on sale to actually selecting the products that you want to appear in the slider with a choice of template layout. So just to show you how that works is here on our shop page, we have a slider at the top, our top sellers. We hover over, that's the effect. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. And here we have our top rated products, and you'll see the layout is a little bit similar to the grid layout, and with a bit of styling it can look exactly the same. So that's how the slider along the bottom works. We can also then look at that same slider in different positions. So if I go to the home page, you'll see that on the home page we have our top rated products. Also the same slider on the home page, and then on the cart page, let's go to the cart page. You'll see that we also have a slider on the cart page, and that's our top rated products. So to show you how this all fits together, and it's really quite nice the way that it works, is there are two areas that we're going to look at. The one is the product suggestion, which is this area here, and you'll see we have two product suggestions, and here then we have where the placement of that suggestion is. So for example, on the cart page, for example, we had suggestion number 1. What I can do then from the drop down is now change that to our top sellers. Let's see what we have at the moment. We have our top rated products. So I'm going to our top sellers, simply hit the save button, refresh, and now you'll see that the slider has changed to the other slider. So that's how easy it is to put the slider into different strategical positions on the website. You can simply then select, for example, we could have something on the checkout page, we have on the cart page, the single product page, the product category page, and the shop page. And then what we do for the home page is we actually make use of a shortcode. So in the product suggestion, you'll see that this shortcode gets generated based on the parameters that we set within our product suggestion. So to show you how this works, I'm going to make a new suggestion, and you can have as many as you want. So let's call this one, let's call it something different. Right, so there we have something different. And now we have two kinds of filters that we can use. The one is the default. Now the default will be any one of these: top views, recently viewed, best selling, latest, add to cart event, top searches, recently searched, and top rated. Or we can also then look at a custom selection. Now the custom selection would be a case of entering, say, hoodie, and all the hoodies would then appear, and you can select these either by, in this case you can see it's even by variation. So you can select individual items. Maybe we can have a look and see what that looks like. So I'm going to go for the hoodie red, and then hoodie green, and you can see that as you select them they are highlighted as having been selected. And let's choose another one, and let's go another hoodie. So maybe just to get the slide effect, then let's choose another one, and let's go with that one. Right, so we've selected a whole lot of hoodies here. Right, so let's leave it at that. Then we can change the order. So in the order you have several options: popularity, average rating, latest, low to high in price, or high to low. So let's go with the low to high price. The template, you have a choice of 3, so we'll leave this on template 1. Then we're going to check that it's in stock. We're going to use the slide, and we want to autoplay the slide, and the number of items in the slide will be 4. So we add that suggestion. And now to deploy the suggestion, I can head over here, and what I'm going to do now is, instead of on our shop page at the top before the list of products, I'm actually going to do suggestion number 3, which is something different. Save. And now when I go to the website and I head over to the shop, in that template, you'll see now we have something different, and you'll see that it's not showing in a slider. So let's just check. So if you don't select slider, you'll get a grid view. Let's head over now and just check the slider is working. So we go to something different, and we'll do in stock. We'll use the slide and then update. So just check that that slide setting does actually stick, because I have found in the past that sometimes it didn't. Then head over to the website, refresh, and now you'll see that the slide is working. So now at the top of the page we have something different. If that looks a little bit too big for the top of the page, then we can come in here to our templates, and I'm going to select template number 2. Now just when you're selecting a template, what you need to remember here is that when you make a change, we actually need to update there. And now when we go and have a look at our slide, you'll actually see that the slide has changed, and that looks a lot different. So now we have something different above the items. At the bottom we have our top rated products, and on the home page we have our top rated products. So the styling's a bit out because of this a huge button. So preferably keep the buttons nice and small, and then they'll fit really nicely. So that's pretty much how it works in terms of setting up what you'd like to include. And then, as I said, to deploy, simply head over to the website. Now the reason I haven't put anything or kind of ignored the search results is because none of the lists get injected into the search results page, and that could have something to do with the layout of the theme, but it does work on all the others. So if I wanted to do something on the checkout page, let's say our top sellers, and I'm just going to head over to the checkout then, and on the checkout page you'll see that we have our top sellers at the top. So if there is something that you'd like to do to grab somebody's attention, you could either do it as a last minute option on the checkout page, or you could have a look on the cart page and just have a look and see if you can grab their attention there. So great idea if you do have a promotion with some really hot products on sale. So that's pretty much how it works. The other settings that we need to look at then is the search engine. It's something that didn't work on this particular theme, but it does do a predictive search. So you might want to have a look at trying that in your theme. I've just kept it to the product suggestion, and then on the general tab, if you'd like to reset everything, you can simply reset suggestion engine database, and all the suggestions are then returned to no suggestions. So let's do that. And now when we go to product suggestion, we'll just refresh. So the suggestions are still available. So even though we've reset the engine, let's go back to product suggestion. Our suggestions are still available, and when we head over to the website and we refresh, we still have our suggestions available. So that's pretty much how it works. That button doesn't seem to work in terms of resetting unless it does something else. Right, so that's pretty much how the plugin works. A very nice and quick and easy way to insert the various sliders anywhere on your website using hooks that are in the themes, and providing they use the standard hooks from WordPress, you'll be able to inject your sliders pretty much anywhere on your website without touching your template file. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed that video, and thank you for watching.